Hey everybody, this is Melina from ScrapbookingWithMe.com and Me Crafty Scrapper here on YouTube and Instagram and over on Facebook at Me Crafty Scrapper Creates. We also have Facebook groups for Scrapbooking with Me, our store, and we have a page over on Facebook, and then we have an exclusive group for our eClub members. And if you are a subscriber to the eClub kit, you get into that group and you get exclusive content and you get a coupon code to use anytime you want to in the store just for being a subscriber to our eClub kit. So I will try to remember to put that link in the description box below if you want to become a subscriber to the eClub kit. We have the Just Journal January. We just finished with that month, and I just finished with my journal that I made for that, and I wanted to show it to you. So I just have some sari silk wrapped around mine as the closure. Just simple closure. I didn't want to add anything permanent to it. So that is the front of ours. Look at that, how chunky it is. That's one chunky journal right there. But it still stays closed when it's just laying there, so it doesn't flop open. But yeah, that's some thick goodness right there. And we're going to go through all that. There's the back. You remember from the very first video, I crocheted around this faux leather foam piece here, and then we put some of Miss Betty Renfro's custom made fabric on the front, and then I was gifted this beautiful pearly lace trim there, and we've got two signatures in this one. And we have fabric pockets on the inside. Let's go through this. We still need to add some things to pockets in this. And we also need to maybe add a few of the little word labels or some of these florals that were in the week 4 from Miss Betty Ann. And I think on this one, I'm just going to put in these two from a Tim Holtz pack. These are journaling cards from Tim Holtz. I'm just going to ink around those, and they will be extra journaling space. And I will have this journal for sale on the website. So you will get a personal journal from me. I'll have some more ephemera in it too for you to do some decorating in, whoever buys it. And you will also get a journal that I crocheted on, and it's a very crude crochet, so don't be judging that by my other crochet projects. This was the first time I've ever crocheted onto a cover of a journal, so it was a little awkward for me. But I think it worked out all right. I'm going to put that one on top. So there is the fabric pocket inside with a little something on the top of that. That is just for decoration. I'm not going to do anything else to that page. And then I love the crinkly goodness of this journal, how it sounds. It's just beautiful to me. This is a little M Scrapbusters, a vellum front book page pocket I put there, and it's got a little tuck space there in the front, but you gotta get to it just right. There we go. And then I didn't want to cover up that music paper. This is the music paper that is on my Buy Me a Coffee website. It is from Dark Manor over on Etsy, and I really, really love that paper, and I didn't want to do anything to that. She has a Valentine kit, I think, right now on her Etsy shop, and I want to get that. It's so pretty. I got that little pocket and tag from Betty, some of the freebies that we gave away through the week. And this is one of those 3-pocket book page things that we did in an M Scrapbusters. So it's got a pocket there, the pocket there, and then the pocket there. And I'm just going to leave that as is, and whoever gets it can add more to it if they want to. That's just decoration there. So on my food color dyed paper, I think I might add a little, yep, let's add a little tag or label onto that at least, so it won't look so plain Jane. And just ink around it with some, I think that's walnut stain. Well, if I could hold on to it, we'll put some decoration on it. I have had my glue sitting out without the lid on it for a little bit, and so it's wanting to close up on me. And yes, I have one of those thin little basic gray magnets like we carry in the shop. I have that glued onto the edge of my Sugar Bell bottle, and it holds my stainless steel needle, so I don't lose it on my messy desk while I'm crafting. That is a smart idea, huh? And I cannot take the credit for it. Mama come up with that I know of. She might have got it from somebody else too, but anyway, that's who I got it from. This is one of those little matchbook style pockets. There's a little pocket there. Let's see if we can get this tag down in that pocket. And it's a little too wide, so we might just have to put this T90 one down in there. Oh, that pocket don't want to let you put anything in it. There you go. And then we just put some of that fabric, kind of ruffle it up on the edge there. And then this is a little tuck space here. We can put that there. And then one of my pockets that I made on the flap of that envelope. And that's what's down in that one, with that embossed vellum on the front of that. And then, no, we don't have any space back there to add some more, I thought. Maybe I did that, but I didn't. This is one of those little scrappy notebooks that I adhered to that page. Here is a hidden paper clip with a tiny little pocket on it that I added to that page. Just a little piece of scrap paper that I made a pocket out of. And I put that tag there, and we can put a little something something. Let's put a butterfly, this tiny little butterfly. This is a little butterfly sheet from your creative studio. Just put a butterfly on that one. And it's got 2 of Miss Betty's printables there. And this is the piece that I made from Miss Katie's Happy Mail she had sent me one time, and it's got vellum on it. You can hear that crinkly. And then here's one of the little flip ups that we did in one of the first videos, and there's the back of it, and I just dressed it up a little bit. This is a side tuck here, so we could put, since we got strawberries on the front of this one also has strawberries, and we could tuck that in there. So there's a little tuck space on that page. And then this is, I made it as a bookmark in one of my videos, and it was stamping on fabric, but I put it in there like it is a belly band. So we can put something back behind there. Is this folded? It is. Let's fold it that way. Look at that pretty little bird right there. And just put that behind there. This is some printed vellum or patterned vellum. and we can put something back there. I'm going to have to probably pull out some of my tea stain paper to start building up tuck spaces. And these two don't want to come apart. There we go. Let's do, will a whole sheet fit there? I doubt it. Very seriously. No, of course not, Melina. You need to fold it one more time and let the edges stick out that way. Let's do that. It's very matchy-matchy, but I'm good with that. Here's one of our stacked ticket pockets, and it's got a few little things down in it, and I just barely did a little bit of decorating on that music page. And then here is another one of those stacked tickets, and we've got 2 tickets down in the front pocket, and then this is open here for something else, but it's got to be very tall. I mean, I guess it doesn't have to be so tall. I could put one of these down in it and just let it hang out like that, and maybe find my crochet thread and put a little piece of crochet thread right there. I found some thick hemp twine that I really like the look of, and I just double knotted it and put it there. So that can be a little sticky out for the top. I didn't do much here. This is some fabric that I had stamped on and then a little die cut, and left the middle of that signature as is with that beautiful sari silk. And then this has got that tiny little tuck there. Let's ink up this tag from Miss Betty Ann and stuff it in there, and it's got room for a little bit more. Let's see if we can, this will be some of your extra, whoever gets this, this is some of your extra fabric. I wanted to send some of that to you too. So we can stuff that down in there. There we go. And you can add that into this journal or add it to another journal. It'll be yours, so you do whatever you want to with it. This is one of the envelopes, handmade envelopes I made, and the closure is just a little circle, and then I put a tab on the edge with just a scrap piece of paper. And I thought about cutting these tickets out and putting those tickets down in that envelope. Okay, there we go. Those little tickets I thought would look too cute. Stuff down in there. A little surprise waiting on whomever. And then we've got that handmade little tab sticking out on that side. I think I might add a little butterfly to that. And add this one to this little wraparound book page pocket that I made. And I got a few little things down in there. And it wraps around to this side. Beautiful. This was a die cut, and I can't even remember. I think it was a 49 in Market die cut pack, but I cannot remember the name of it. And I thought that was very pretty. And it can even be a little tuck space. And let me see if I've got something small enough. Let's do a couple of these labels that I had stamped. So I've got those little labels that I think they'll stick back there. They will. Good. And then I've got this, I'm going to leave that for journaling. I've got this huge pocket here that I need to put something in. And I might just do another one of those Tim Holtz. Oh yeah, because that fits very well, and there can be plenty more added to that pocket because it's a big one. That's one of those collage pockets that we made, and it's got a different kind of little thumb notch in it too. I love that. This was very simple, just a little word label and one of those butterflies. And then this is just a very simple flip out piece for extra journaling that I have a little floral piece back there and a little Tim Holtz paper clip holding that closed so it's not flopping all over the place. Here is that first envelope, and we had collaged earlier in another video. Put a pocket. I need to ink those tags. And then this is a journal spot. I'll just ink around the edges of that. I'm not going to worry about the inside right now. Put that back behind it. There we go. And then on the other side of the envelope, I've just put some of that fabric there so you can pick up on the fabric and you've got a big pocket here. I need to put some more glue right there to hold that envelope down. So I won't put anything inside that envelope right this minute because I want that to dry. But I've got plenty of space. Another piece of dyed paper would be fine tucked back there for more journaling space. And then here is a flip out. It's one of those Tim Holtz journaling cards I've been putting in pockets, and I just added some sari silk to it, and it flips open, and there's a little butterfly hiding behind it, and there's the other part of it back there. I just folded it over and glued it on. And then this little tag here, this is another little tuck space if we want it to be. We can cut out another label and put back there. Not glue it in, but just kind of leave it tucked in that space. Just as little surprises. There we go. And then this is another one of those die cuts from that collection that I don't know the name of. And that is kind of like I did the tabs on this journal. A lot of my tabs are handmade or just scraps of paper. And then some of them are, the die cuts are hanging off the edge of the page. So it just gives it a little extra interest because you got that to turn your page with. These two pages I'm just leaving as is for journaling, and I think that is the only two pages in the whole journal that have nothing on either page. But I wanted to leave a couple of pages at least in this whole big wide journal that's just for journaling. Now there's an empty page there, but then you've got your music paper there, and then I just put a little butterfly up there. That's another one of those Tim Holtz pieces, and one of Miss Betty's tags with one of Miss Betty's word labels. Then here is the end of that first signature, and we have another belly band. And I think let's fold up this because this is in this journal, and it's all I've got left of that. So let's do a little fold down like this, kind of like a little envelope of sorts. And then let's see if we can get that tucked in behind there. Oh yeah, plenty of room. And then this is another one of those collage pockets, and I left the back open there, and then you've got a spot there. So if we want to do a couple of those, and then we can add something else right there. A book page with lots of journaling space on it. Just a simple little book page, and tuck that down in there. So this is the first part of the second signature. Got another piece of fabric that I stamped on there, and then this is a kind of like a file folder flip out. I'm going to hold on to this clip, and it just flips out like that. I've got some dyed paper on the inside, and then I've got one of those little Tim Holtz tiny clips holding it shut. Put one of Miss Betty's tags there. This is one of those corner kind of book page bookmarkers, and I put some drawing paper up under it on this side, and I've got it held on with a clip, so it is removable. And this side, it's got room to put something up in there. I've already used all of Miss Betty's tags, so I need something else to tuck up in there. Some Tim Holtz wallpaper. We'll just stick that up in there for right now. And then on this music page, I've got another die cut that is sticking up over the edge, so it's easy to turn it. And then another page with some fabric on the edge, little fabric border. And then my very first one of these collaged or masterboard hearts that I've ever used, I think, in a journal so far. And it is coming in this journal. It is adhered in there, and it's over the edge, so it helps to turn the page, and I just love those. This is a collaged little 2.5 by 2.5 journal card, but I've made it a top tuck. So it's got some room back behind it that we can tuck something in there. So let me find me a piece of something. There we go. Just a book page and a little scrap piece there. That's another stamped piece of fabric. I loved going heavy fabric on this journal because I use fabric on the front, and I crocheted on it, so it's very fabric heavy, heavy as far as journal goes, but I love stamping on that muslin fabric. And then next page, we've got one of those transparent butterflies, and then a little silhouette tag that I made in a previous video, and we've got it as a little tuck space. And let's see, we've got something here. Oh, how about this big rose, and just pop that back behind it. That'll work until whoever gets it wants to put something else there. Little wallpaper, Tim Holtz wallpaper border, and a butterfly. And I think all of these cardstock butterflies that are in here are from Miss Julie over at Camellia Crafts Designs. It's her printable she has on her Buy Me a Coffee website. And there's another one of those pockets like we had in the front. So there's the vellum pocket with embossing on it, and then I left space back behind it, and there's another pocket there. So 2 pockets on that one. This is a little hidden paper clip. So the paper clip is inside the banner, and then I just got a scrap piece of that fabric that we put on the front and put it there, and that's one of Miss Betty's tags. And then this is another one of those Tim Holtz cards, and I put a butterfly and a word label there, and then it needs something back behind it too. Let's see if I've got a big tag of some kind. Yep, just a plain tag. There we go. That works. And then music paper, and this is one of my favorite die cuts that I added in here, and I've got enough space there that we can make it a tuck. There's a little tuck space. Beautiful die cut. And here's another little tag that I've made a tuck space. Bunches and bunches and bunches of tuck spaces in this one, y'all. It's so pretty. Let me see if I've got anything I can tuck back behind there. Look at there, how pretty. Okay, and then this is the middle of that second signature, and left that book page as is and just put a little word phrase down there. And then this is a fold out piece here. So you can journal on that side, you can flip it over and journal on that side. Cute. And you could always put a clip on there if you wanted to hold it closed. On this book page or music page, I put a little die cut that's sticking out the edge, giving you a little tab. Left that one open for journaling. This is a big piece that I had stamped on and layered up, and it is a tuck space, and I'm going to put this other piece of tea stain paper back behind it. Fold it up. Let's do that fold. Let's don't go all the way down. And let's see if that works or not. It might not. Let's do this. Let's meet them in the middle. I like doing all kinds of different folds with my stuff, not just to fold it over 2 times. Yep, that gives us a little interest there. And then let's do one of these word labels, and I want to tuck it up underneath that paper clip there. This is one of the dangle paper clips that we made not too long ago in a video. So y'all, I got to use quite a bit of stuff from videos that I had made and had stockpiled. And then there's another one of those little transparent butterflies, and another paper clip pocket. So that's got a pocket there, and another little piece back there. Oh, it's a little envelope back behind there. Cute. And then this is that next envelope, and look at there, yet another tuck space. Let's see here. I'm just going to tuck that back there for right now. Cute. And same thing on this envelope. I put fabric on it, and it just needs something stuffed into it. This is a layered pocket. Push that up because it's almost too far down in there for you to get. Layered up pocket, so 3 pockets on the front. You open it up and it's got journaling space. That, of course, is another M Scrapbusters. More fabric, stamped fabric. That is a layered up pocket belly band. So it's got all kinds of stuff in the 3 pockets, and then drawing paper back behind it. This is a clustered banner, and it's a tuck space. So let's see if we've got like a journaling card or something we can put. Oh yes, look at there. Let's see if we can get it up in there. There we go. So we're all the way down here and then all the way down pretty much on that side. So you got to put it in a little womper jawed. And then there's that tip in that we did at one of our previous videos with extra journaling space on the back. Then you've got another clip on this side, and it's another one of those pocket ones. Look at those dangles on this one though. That keychain, the key charm, and some lace, a little ticket, and then a little pocket right there. Very cute. I loved making those side pocket paper clips. And then this one, this page has some more ruffled up fabric on it. Plenty of journaling space, more music paper, and then this is another one of those vellum front pocket book page pockets. So it's got lots of goodies down in there for whomever gets this. And then blank for journaling space, we've got a tuck space here. Let's do one of our little stamped layered. Those are book pages too. Yeah, book page tags. And then we got another one back here. So let's do one more. Let's do this little Tim Holtz. Stick that back there. And then this little spot, look at there, all these tuck spaces I did in this journal. And let's do that little collage journal card back there. And I made a tab with those word phrase pieces, the digital from Miss Betty. And then back here we've got a layered up tag, and it is also a tuck space. So let's find one more something to put back there. Okay, and then this back pocket I used for the first time, as far as I know, I can remember, one of those heart kind of collage clusters. I put that on top of this fabric pocket, and then this is one of the prettiest, I think, and simplest kind of card fronts, but you can use it as a journaling card. And it's a very light pink, and it's got a big butterfly die cut in the middle of it with a little pearl, and I stitched around it, kind of little wonky stitching around it. And I think that that just went really well because there was more pink back here. So very pretty. I love this little journal. I say little. Look at it, y'all. It's massive. As far as thickness, it's massive. So y'all are going to get some, whoever gets it, I say y'all, the person that gets it is getting 2 pieces of stamped fabric. They're getting more little pieces if they want to add these in as bookmarks or placeholders or whatever. Some more fabric from Miss Betty Ann, and then the Sorry Silk closure too. And I'll wrap that around 2 times and try not to move any of my little tabs that I've got in the book. And then I'll just tuck it back behind there. All right, so there it is. It is finished and complete, and it is totally Pac-Man mouth, and I don't care. I love it. So we'll have this up on the website for whomever wants it, and y'all have a great day. I hope y'all really enjoyed Just Journal January. Me and Mom had a really good time going through all the steps of all of that, and now you have seen from beginning to end how Mom and I put journals together, and I will link the playlist to Just Journal January in the description box below. Y'all have a great day. God bless. Love ya. Bye, y'all.